Hello and welcome here at macOS 10 Screencasts. In this episode of macOS 10 Screencasts, we have some gems for your menu bar. This episode is co-produced with free-mac-software.com, a website where you can find generally freeware gems for your Macintosh. I try to keep this introduction as brief as possible, so I hope you enjoy the screencast. Take care. Until next time. Bye. DropCopy is a tool that allows you to share files quickly and easily over your local network. There's also a universal iOS application available so that you can equally easily transfer files to or from your iPhone or iPad. In this short demo though, we're just looking at the desktop version. DropCopy is relatively easy to configure. I say relatively because there are also some advanced features available that need a bit more configuration. Drag a file into the circle and let DropCopy transfer the file. The standard feature of sharing a file on a local network takes almost no setup. Just start the application on both machines and you get a little circle on your desktop where you can drag files into. When the mouse is being released, DropCopy starts copying the file to the destination machine. After the transfer is finished, the file should be on the destination machine's desktop. This can also be changed in the preferences. In case you have your own FTP server, you can also set up to use this server as a remote destination where you can send files to. As you can see here, you can also do a lot more, like sending text messages. You can also simply get or send the clipboard. This feature works much like the same function known from the screen sharing app, but in DropCopy, you don't have to share a screen first in order to get or send your clipboard. Cloud App became popular during the last year rather quickly. Its main function is sharing of files with other people, but this time over the internet. One of the main functions is the ability to upload and share screenshots. So just take a screenshot with Command 4 or Command 3 and Cloud will upload this screenshot. After the upload has finished, Cloud will put a short URL to that image on your clipboard. This way it becomes very easy to share that content with other people on Twitter or Facebook or just in a regular email. Now let's upload another file, just to show you how easy it is to share other files as well. I got a text file here that I want to send to someone. Just drag it to the menu bar icon and Cloud App will start uploading this file. Again, a short URL is being put on the clipboard after the successful upload. There's more to Cloud than just screenshots and file sharing. When you log into the Cloud website, which is getcloudapp.com, you can see a history of the last shared items and just delete them or reshare them. Cloud's ability to share from different applications can be extended using so-called Raindrops. They can be enabled separately from Cloud's preferences under Raindrops. Here you see a list of all plugins that are available. With Cloud App, you can easily and quickly share bookmarks from your favorite browser, upload a file directly from the Finder, or upload the front document from Photoshop. A very simple and elegant way of sharing files easily. Sometimes you need to focus on a particular task, which is, frankly, sometimes very hard. I want to show you 3 apps in this section, but their functionality is quite similar, so I decided to pick just 1 or 2 and tell you just briefly about the other. The one that I'm going to show you is called Spirited Away, an application that monitors whether an app wasn't used for a while and then simply hides that application. Let's say a writing, like in my case. Now I'm going to write something and after a short while, Spirited Away will hide the other applications. As you see, after a while, Spirited Away just hides the other applications, as I told before, and I can now exclusively focus on this particular writing. The other applications are named Isolator and Think. Those 2 apps basically place a curtain between all the distracting other apps and your current work. Just click on, for instance, turn on Isolator and then switch to text edit, and you see that I can now totally focus on writing this particular letter. Notify is an application that runs in the background and notifies you of new emails the moment they are arriving. I'm now going ahead and configuring one demo email account for this demonstration. Now that I've configured Notify, let's see what happens when an email message arrives. Now that this first demonstration email has arrived, you see how emails are displayed here in Notify. The Pro version can even do things like reply to email messages and file them away. The main functions of Notify include to allow you to create new accounts for Gmail, MobileMe, Rackspace, and a generic IMAP email address. Manymeters is a relatively old application, but also an application that is constantly updated. It has its fixed place on many administrators' computers. Installation is quite simple, and after opening the corresponding preference pane, you can enable Menubar statistics for your CPUs, disk usage, memory usage, or the network activity. There are several options on how these statistics should be displayed. Memory usage as a bar, for instance, or a chart, or a history graph. Activated stats can be dragged around by holding down the command key. A normal click on one of those items reveals a menu with more information on that specific item, like uptime or load average. Slim Battery Monitor is, as the name implies, a much smaller version of the OS X's battery menu bar item. So with Slim Battery Monitor, you save some space as opposed to OS X's battery status item. There's more you can do with it. Though. Menu bar item can be changed according to your computer's status, whether it's connected to a wall or running from the battery, or whether battery is charged or charging. You can totally hide the menu bar icon if you're running your machine not from battery. So you save a little more space in some situations. Your Mac has a technology built in that is called SMART. That is short for Self-Monitoring Analysis and Reporting Technology. Basically a technology where a hard drive monitors itself and checks whether it could be failing soon and then reports the status. The problem is, you see that status only when you open Disk Utility and check the current status. With Smart Reporter, you have a tool that checks this status regularly and displays the status in the menu bar. So you're instantly notified when your hard drive goes bad, so that you can go ahead and start making a backup of your important files in case you don't have an existing backup already. Gimme Some Tune is more than just a regular iTunes control app. It can show a window that displays album art, ratings, name of the currently playing song, etc. The window automatically hides after a while and shows up again when the playing song changes. Let me just quickly give you a brief demo of the different preferences that are available. Gimme Some Tune has built in a tool that is called Mini Controller that shows controls for controlling iTunes directly in the menu bar. It's also possible to use the Apple remote to control iTunes, scrobble tracks to Last.fm, chat your iChat status according to the currently playing song. You can enable and configure different hotkeys. You can fetch artwork and lyrics directly from the internet if a song has none. And you can change how the Gimme Some Tune window should display name, artist, album, whether in bold or not, colors, and so on and so forth. I was talking with a developer recently, and he told me that a new version is coming. So there are more things to come, and hopefully makes this little helpful tool even better.